Can you hear me? Let me start from the beginning. I started my professional career at Merrill Lynch with their private client group. At Merrill, we manage portfolios of high net worth individuals. While it was great to trade stocks and bonds, I was always curious about how these companies went public. Thus, after business school, I joined Pacific Crest Securities. PCS is a tech-focused investment bank with a global presence focused on software, communications, semiconductors, and internet and digital media. Here are a few transactions I worked on at PCS. In 2005, IPOs were at the peak, and it was amazing to take all these companies public. But that led to another question. How do VCs know what companies to invest in and which ones to take public? Thus, I joined Alpha Capital Partners. Alpha is a generalist fund with about $135 million of assets under management. My most recent transaction at Alpha was Circon, a software as a service provider company. During my time at Alpha, I realized how inefficient the fundraising process was, not necessarily at Alpha, but in general. That's how NIN Ventures came into existence. NIN Ventures is a first of its kind technology venture capital fund to be marketed, raised, managed, and reported online. The general solicitation and general advertising under the Jobs Act and Rule 506C of the U.S. Securities Act made it possible for us to raise this fund. The rule came into effect September 23rd, and we were the first ones to go live with a website and videos about our fund. NIN Ventures also became the first venture fund to be seen on a billboard, which was followed by in-taxi ads and other social media facilitated marketing. So what will NIN Ventures Technology Fund invest in? The fund will invest in Series A and B rounds and write a check anywhere from $1 to $5 million based on the industry, sector, and our primary focus is on financial services. All right, I will start now. Sorry, I believe we are having some kind of internet trouble. Let's start with a basic question. Why venture capital? Historically, if you look at U.S. Venture Capital Index and S&P 500, you will notice U.S. Venture Capital Index tends to outperform the S&P 500. And not only that, they have an inverse relationship. So what does that mean? For example, your traditional portfolio consists of 70% stocks, 20% bonds, 10% money market investment. With addition of venture capital, your portfolio can now be 60% stocks, 20% bonds, 10% money market, and 10% venture capital investment. The addition of venture capital will not only help you diversify your investment, it will help you mitigate the risk given the inverse correlation between S&P 500 and U.S. Venture Capital Index. So why venture capital and what is our strategy? Our strategy is to invest in early to growth stage path-breaking technology-focused companies. From 2002 to 2012, technology investments have dominated the venture capital industry. And the highest amount of venture capital funding occurred in the early to expansion stage companies. If you notice, from 2002 to 2011, sector-focused funds have outperformed generalist funds, and technology sector has outperformed the rest of the U.S. Venture Capital Index. This is probably the best graph to look at. With early and extension stage companies yielding the highest returns. Thus, NIN Ventures will invest in path-breaking, early-to-growth stage technology companies. We will not only provide adequate financing, but will lend our domain expertise and network of partners to help companies with recruitment, PR, marketing, and also a viable exit strategy. The strength of our team, the value of our network, and our funding model that's designed to reduce management costs creates this unique investment offering. So, who can invest in the fund? One must be an accredited investor and verify themselves as an accredited investor before they can invest with us. An accredited investor is an individual with an income of more than $200,000 per year, or a joint income of $300,000 in each of the last 2 years, or has a net worth exceeding $1 million either individually or jointly with his or her spouse, excluding the primary resident. For entity, it has to be a total assets in excess of $5 million. There are multiple ways to verify if you are an accredited investor. For an individual, income, asset, and third-party verification. For entity, it's asset and third-party verification. Credentials is our most preferred third-party verification method with a simple and confidential process at a click of the button. There are 3 ways of investing in NIN Ventures: using your checking account, a defined benefit plan, and a self-directed IRA. When you use your checking account, it's as simple as making an online purchase where you provide your routing and checking account information along with the amount you wish to invest. Now let's look at defined benefit plan. A defined benefit plan is a retirement plan that can invest in a wide range of securities and investment products, including venture funds. Some of the advantages of investing from a defined benefit plan are the contributions made to the plan and subsequently invested are top-line tax deductible to the business, whether the business structure is sole proprietorship, LLC, LLP, PC, C Corp, or even an S Corp. The investment growth is tax deferred under the umbrella of the defined benefit plan. The contributions might be significantly greater than that of 401k profit sharing plan to help increase the retirement savings for the business owner. To invest in NIN Ventures using your defined benefit plan, you must first sign up on NIN.VC and verify that you are an accredited investor. Next step is to establish a defined benefit plan with RSW. They are our service provider. Once the plan is established and the contribution is calculated, you can complete the subscription on the NIN.VC website for the private placement and also process your payment online. We also let investors invest in our fund using their retirement plan, for example, self-directed IRA. Self-directed IRA is a descriptive term that is used to describe how IRA providers administer the assets they hold. With a self-directed IRA, the client controls what their IRA invests in. Self-directed IRAs allows investors to hold alternative assets within their tax-deferred retirement plans, such as private placement in venture capital. Like any IRA investment, self-directed IRA has built-in tax-deferred growth, and thus an individual will not pay, again I repeat, will not pay capital gain taxes on the growth of the investment. The return will flow back to the self-directed IRA and will, again, not be taxable to the account holder. A self-directed IRA allows for true diversification that is otherwise not achievable in a standard IRA portfolio. To invest in NIN Ventures using your self-directed IRA, you must first sign up on NIN.VC and verify that you are an accredited investor. Next step is to establish an IRA account with the interest group. Once the plan is established, you can complete the subscription to NIN Ventures private placement and process your payment online, just the way we explained it during the defined benefit plan process. So let's go through the investment process step by step in detail. Visit NIN.VC to sign up. Sign up is simple. First name, last name, email, and password. Acknowledge you are an accredited investor. At this stage, you do not need to verify that you are an accredited investor. You just need to acknowledge the fact that you are an accredited investor, and sign up is free for everyone. Once you sign up, you get access to materials. For example, PPM, investor presentation, and other suggested readings. You also get invited to attend our events or calls, like this one. You can also schedule a one-on-one meeting with us at our office or online via Skype. Once you decide to make an investment, accept the risk and disclosure statement that will explain what venture capital investing is. Next step is to verify accreditation. Once all that is in order, it's only a matter of filling out a subscription document and a W-9 form. The last step is payment, and it's as simple as providing checking and routing number and the amount you wish to invest. Please note, venture capital is a high-risk, high-reward investment vehicle, and we strongly recommend reviewing the other suggested materials on our website before making an investment decision. On that note, we're open to questions. Please type your questions in the chat box and we'll make sure we answer them all. Can someone assist while I sign up? Yes, you can definitely call us 312-953-0930 and someone will help you sign up on our website. And if that is not something, or it's in a time when our offices are not open, you can always chat with us as well. And the chat box will require you to provide your first name and the questions, and somebody will definitely get back to you. Feel free to email us if you have any other questions in terms of just general signing up, or if you need any other materials without signing up. How does Skype work? When you say Skype, I assume how does scheduling online meeting works. So once you sign up on our website, you should be able to get access to a page that says schedule meetings. I believe, let's see. Let's see if I can find that slide and I can guide you how we do that. So there is, once you sign up on the website, you should get access to this page that says schedule appointment, and all you need to do is put in your first name, your email, your contact number, and the time and the purpose of the meeting, and we should be able to schedule a Skype call with you anytime. Any other questions? Once again, thank you for being on the call. Sign up on NIN.VC to begin your investment process. Feel free to reach us at contact@nin.vc or 312-953-0930 to schedule one-on-one meetings or with any other questions and material requests. Have a wonderful day and happy investing.